Webb, the guard matchup tonight. Plenty of firepower in both backcourts.
This is the guards league now. Maybe the greatest accumulation of guards of all time when you think about what guards and their impact is in this league. That's what fans love to see. That's what I love to see. Sharp shooting, creative passing, more than a few highlights. The Euro step, breaking ankles, speeding up, the shimmy. Give me all of it. I'll take it.
Let's do it. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Cauley Stein is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Thompson. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Curry in at the point. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
Williams finds Irving. Outside Jordan. Inside. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his second basket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Back to Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Warriors now. And the shot is long.
Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
Durant for three. He can't get that one to fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Cauley Stein. Great D that time from Durant. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving surveying the floor. Outside Williams. Pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Durant against Thompson. And it's Durant missing.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Outside Russell. With the shot, the top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going. It's a 3-point game.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former #2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
Here's Green. After the basket by Brooklyn. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Golden State moving it around. The shot by Curry, no good.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie, he has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something closer.
Now, here is Irving. To the paint, here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Curry kicks to Thompson. No good on the 3. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Warriors trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Curry can't get it to go.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
And Cauley Stein over to help. LeVert the pass to Jordan. Durant for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And the shot is good.
This shot certainly in Thompson's arsenal. I mean, he keeps the defense guessing.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving finds Williams. Durant for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, that's good, solid work in the painted area. Thompson's a threat from anywhere.
The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Irving against Curry. And the dunk by Jordan.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Here's Green following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. To the inside, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Give credit to the arms of Cauley Stein. They go on forever, which makes him the ultimate alley-oop finisher.
Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Durant. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. The Warriors leading. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Curry passes to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Curry. Thompson outside. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track
One
meet.
shot. I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Jonas Jerebko out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Russell. And it's Looney in at the center, filling out the middle. Irving against Curry. Irving finds Jordan. No good there. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, great by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Now here's Curry. 6 to shoot. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Russell. No good that time.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
Thompson outside. From deep three-point range, Dinwiddie with the rebound. Thompson's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Pass to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Now, what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' game. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants to.
Now here's Irving. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Such a smooth operator. I mean, Irving knows he has the green light to let it fly from deep.
Back to Russell. The pass to Urepko. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside, Russell. Over Irving. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn leading by 7. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Coach Kerr always focused on, Chris, what he calls the possession game. Turnovers and offensive rebounds.
Yeah, Kevin, when you think about it, for the Warriors, it's hard to believe, but they love making turnovers, and Coach is trying to control and giving extra possessions to the team. Because when they do that, their defense and shot making still usually went out.
And he makes the first. Prince is checked in for Harris. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, you know, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery, he's intense, and he wants to win. And tempers flare. Don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
Now, here is Russell, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
They get it again. Here's Allen. No good with the layup. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 7. Green, no luck. And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure. He's not a pushover.
And the basket is good.
He seems to have just his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Russell. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
And he knocks down the first one. Alan Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Curry against Irving. Outside, Russell puts one up from 19. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Irving passes to Williams. Over Green. And the Nets miss again. Warriors trail by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Green embraces contact. We all know that. He loves owning the defense by finishing strong.
Curry against Irving. Over to the left wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's off from 3-point range. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. The defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Fewer isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, he can't stop him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got Allen Williams, LeVert out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Fader on the way, and he makes that one. Durant's got the first bucket of the third here for Brooklyn.
He's standing almost 7 feet tall. With that kind of skill, that kind of height, athleticism, his mid-range jumper, he'll always be there for Durant.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. The back-to-the-basket scoring, obviously more in common these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook, because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
And so Russell hits them both.
Yeah, not many guys entering the league impact their teams this fast. Russell is an exception.
Kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Irving. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry fires from way outside. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Has everyone going one way, that pulls out the rug with the quick stop and pop.
Pass to Williams. Feeds it to Durant. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
They double team Curry. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Russell's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator, Russell can also catch and fire.
Passes it to Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 6.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Curry against Irving. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Outside Russell. With the shot. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Jerebko's checked in for the Warriors. Burks comes in for Thompson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Right side Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Durant kicks to Harris. Let's keep it alive. Second shot opportunity, and it's Irving missing. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Curry deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, man, the relentless pursuit of the basketball by Cauley Stein. Just a tremendous hustler on the offensive glass.
Well, Greg, and really Cauley Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
And here is Durant after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Williams finds Durant. And the Nets miss again. Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-4 run. Inside. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. Now here's Williams. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Irving can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Durant, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
Oh, the skill, length, the time. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Dishes it to Russell. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Misses off the right iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's good for 2.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Curry. Shoots from the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Here's Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Allen. Prince outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. Burks pulls it in. And it's Russell in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA is headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Steph Curry, Looney out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. Steph Curry, of course, a 2-time MVP. If there's one area he can still improve on, though, Chris, I think Coach Kerr would say it's limiting his turnover. And he makes the first.
Well, newsflash, the league has fallen hard for the three-pointer. Steph Curry, he breaks his own three-point shooting record year after year. No player epitomizes that more than Steph Curry, whether it's highlight-worthy heaves or setting records or winning titles. His long-range mastery has shifted the NBA landscape.
And both free throws good for Curry. Chris, I've heard someone say that Steph Curry's success was, to a degree, hurting the game because kids just want to shoot threes now. Do you buy that?
Well, I definitely understand what they meant. They meant that, you know, guys don't want to get the fundamentals, kids being that because they see the highlight of Steph Curry. And I think that's actually a compliment. When I played basketball, I would go right out and dunk. That didn't mean Dominique or Michael Jordan messed the game up. But definitely the dunk overshadowed the basics of the game, and coaches were complaining back then. So that's all that means. But you see thousands of kids showing up early to games to watch Steph's ball handling drills. Steph is the best three-point shooter that the NBA has ever seen, and it shifted the dynamic of the NBA. I think, you know, they understand how much work he puts into his overall games, and it's up for coaches at a young age to explain that.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
The shot by Curry, no good. Nets trail by 8. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Releases. Dinwiddie with the bucket. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Livingston. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Still with enough explosiveness and with great length to finish, Sean Livingston.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Allen Williams comes in for Taurean Prince, and it's LeVert in for Harris. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He knows his team is struggling tonight from the three-point line, so he told them to go for more quality shots inside. We're shooting way too many threes, he said. No more Hail Marys. Let's get inside to the post. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down low, here's Livingston, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
Durant kicks to Williams. There's the dish to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. They get it back. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Livingston kicks it to Looney. Livingston passes to Green. The pass to Curry. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out left to the wing. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I mean, stretch Armstrong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length, is just unreal.
Livingston kicks it to Looney. Pass to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State. Inside. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful sequence. I mean, a direct result of Curry's relentless approach on the offensive end.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You can't find much better shot than that.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Warriors, Cauley Stein comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Russell in for Sean Livingston. That's good from Durant. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Now, here is Russell. He's covered closely. He kicks it to Curry. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Thompson dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. Shoots a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
A great roller off the screen. Draymond shows he can also initiate that play with the ball in his hands.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 15 points for Kevin Durant. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Warriors leading by 8. Russell with it. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Steph Curry.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From past the arc, Green with the rebound. Thompson outside. Here's Russell. And the layup falls. Russell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Curry. That one, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Outside for Durant. Here's Dinwiddie, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Now here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. Shots are going to fall as long as we got defensive stops and kept ourselves in the game. That we have enough talent on this team to turn the tide. So it says a lot about who we are and what our mission is this year.
Great win, Steph. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented